Hey guys, this is Jay with Project Nerf. Today we're going to talk about commission builds. Well, to start off, you got Hasbro's DL-44's Han Solo's blaster for those not huge Star Wars fans. Uh, Pretty basic, pretty simple. It's got a 4-round internal mag. But your die-hard Star Wars guys, I guess, they get nitpicky. And we were asked to do one a little more accurate to the original, which I think I got them covered here. Which almost all of this was custom fabricated. The muzzle flash, the whole 9 yards. Even this technically is bigger than the actual model, but it has to be for functionality. The scope, I could have cut down some plastic or something, but I put a real Tasco pistol scope on there just because Han Solo deserves no less. We get asked a lot how much to do a certain blaster or a certain kind of mod, or how much is the standard cost of this blaster if you mod it. And it really varies blaster to blaster, depending upon, first, the cost of the blaster itself, and second, exactly what we have to do to it. What we have to invest in parts, how much time and labor. So it's a lot of factors. It really varies. To start, you'll remember this from our last video, our Zeus here. This would be a relatively inexpensive mod. We didn't upgrade the motors, we just redid the wiring and set it up for LiPo and just did a real quick modification to the mechanism to make it full auto. And we got our voltmeter on there, of course. But all that stuff's pretty inexpensive, and we don't have a lot of man hours in this. So to mod something like this would not be very expensive. And we got the Phoenix here. Now this would be an expensive mod because it's a Raven that has been modified, upgraded motors, complete rewired, upgraded to LiPo. It's got a Hypervire conveyor setup, which to our knowledge makes it the only Raven set up for full auto via Hypervire conveyor. Maybe another out there, but we've never seen it. But it's not the parts in this one so much that would get you. It would be the man hours. A ton of work went into this guy to make him function. It's got the laser designators, got the voltmeter. I mean, really, we put it all on this guy. And then you got this guy is the reverse. He would be an expensive mod, but his isn't because of the man hours. It's because of the parts. The strife in and of itself, 25 or 30 bucks. But it's got a 3D printed this, a 3D printed that. Everything's all drop and hook kind of plug and play, but it's all expensive. There's over $200 worth of parts attached to this blaster. All right, and now we're going to move on. We've got this one's purely a cosmetic mod. This was a commission for Rob. It's a big Wonder Woman fan, and he's a Stampede guy. So we did a Stampede Wonder Woman themed blaster. Got the Wonder Woman logo on the drum mag there. Different decals, and you can see a lot of work went into the paint job of this guy, but there's no no mechanical mods at all. So this would be not a terribly expensive customization for you. It basically would just depend on how much the original blaster cost, just how much time we have to put into it. All right. Last and definitely not least, we've got our R2-D2 themed blaster here. It was a Zeus at one point. Now it's parts of 4 different blasters. So we'll call it the R2-D2 themed blaster. So we got Zeus, we got Alpha Hawk here, we got Centurion barrel, Magwell, and it's actually a rapid strike pusher. So it's a full auto mega blaster, and you can see custom paint job. something like this would be a very expensive mod because it cost us a lot to do it, and it's a ton of man hours in something like this. All right, guys, for commissions, just shoot us an email. Remember, it's Blaster to Blaster. It all depends on exactly what you want, and whatever it is, we'll bring it in for a price. So, until next time, this is Jay with Project Nerf saying, have a blast.